This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. This is my day. I'm gonna do things my way. If you believe it, say it. You're gonna make it. Say it. If you believe it, say it. Yeah. This is my day.
A brand new month and a brand new schedule for us. We'll let you know about that in just a bit. But what remains constant is us. We're still your littest nighttime show. Welcome to TrendingSA! All right, the amazing foursome all together for this 1 hour. We're live on SABC3. The moment is yours. The stage is yours. And at this very moment, it belongs to number one. Our corner of dance moves, our corner of laughter. This is Nomani Nakazi Hastings. Tonight it won't be a dance-off, it'll be a shoulder-off. Right next to her, the straight talker, the lady with the files and the big, big heart, it's Nomakula Roberts!
Still the bunch.
Shoulders, more shoulders. And still with us for a second week in a row, our MCE, our Dongadela, our Big Daddy, our Beetroot. It is Musa Wenko Sintomele. Shoulders.
Yeah, we do this sometimes.
I love it. Will someone introduce me, please?
I will do it. I feel like I should do it because it's my time to shine.
Okay, let me
Our
just
Madam
my shoulders.
Speaker, she is the one, the only, Babzizo, Babzeni, Babzazizi, Mama ga Febleti, Mama ga Pableti, and of course, the one and only hitmaker extraordinaire, Miss Colgate herself, Bobby Muno.
Thank you very much. I feel like you are calling Fablet into my life, because who's that? But thank you, I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. If you're not sure why he's Beetroot and why I'm Babes with Colgate, then please look back at some of our episodes from last week to familiarize yourself with these rap tendencies that we somehow like to trivially just enter into their positions of that way. Right, enough about that. Nina, what trended?
Okay, before I get into that, did anybody see the picture of me and Mum Pinch?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes.
And I said, "Show Pincho." Ngitwele nawe. Oh, that's so cute. It's so romantic. Sorry, babes. I'm now Babes with Korobrik. Anyway, so
No.
need we even ask? The roads lead to KZN for the Devon July, and as usual, most people weren't really there for the horses. There was a race? I didn't even know. Anyway, so there was fashion, there were parties. We've got the highlights. Who was the worst dressed? Who was the best dressed? Who looked too fly? We're going to look at all of that. I can't wait. Shoulder.
Oh,
Still in public, babe.
Oh, hi, Dad.
And your timeline, Siskuli?
The man who saw the entire nation with just one word. Do you all remember him?
Huh?
Do you remember him? He swore the nation with one word.
Yes.
Hashtag Nonke wrong. I'm talking about euphonic. He had a mini tour with Lerato Khanyago over the weekend. Spicy, saucy, extra. We'll talk about it later. Why can't we just have peace?
In our land.
I was thinking the same thing. I love you guys. All right, Moose, what did you glue to social media?
Right, new music. I love music. We all love music. And the now baby of somebody, the daddy of three, and of course the king to Queen B, Mr. Jay-Z himself, went out and released a brand new album that dropped on Friday with great reviews so far. And of course, some people saying that it might be a response to Queen B's, not Bonang, but Beyonce's Lemonade. You tell us, TSA, on 3.
Yo, the files. There are files there. Either it's a conspiracy to make us all pay our money to go see these people, or they're files. They're files.
Maybe they should start a stationery firm with all their own files that they keep putting out.
Yeah.
You need to start a station with your files, Siskuni. All right, so listen to this file. This is a very cool one. The Mail and Guardian has released its top 200 young influential South Africans. And today in studio, we have one of the young influential South Africans. He's a medical doctor. He's a brother. Okay, calm down. He's a medical doctor, a Brothers for Life ambassador, and GQ named him one of the best dressed men in South Africa. With a shirt on and with a shirt on. Dr. Sivu is in the house. Oh, wow.
Every jump in the pose.
I think I need a consultation.
But Nicole, now those
I think Musa must go.
My hair just suddenly disappeared.
I was only saying that
when I consult for free.
I apologize.
Was he also
you help
running
us
in
a
the
lot.
Durban July in that picture? I was just asking.
So listen, that is what I'll be talking about, as well as the hashtags ANC Policy Conference, Tax Season 2017, and the ever so entertaining Mama Batabile Dlamini. So, bring all of those hashtags into the conversation. Come in closer. Go grab something to snack on. Grab a drink. Tsar on 3. We'll be right back.
Like a Ben 10.
This is my day. Keep popping and I put on it. Chicks in the club and they touching on me. It's on me, it's on me. Killing nice mainstreams now. All you rappers always saying the same things. I am paying good fee and trying to ride my feelings down. With a pen, I got you all up in your feelings.
Why do we do this when the song's so nice?
Yeah, you got to do that, and then when it gets really nice, then you stick your tongue out.
And the pain, Nina, the pain, Nina, the pain.
Suffering.
The pain when I Nina. Hi, Nina. There's no need for the arguing. Hi, Nina.
Welcome back to Trending SA. You're still watching us live on SABC3. As always, our hashtag is TsaOn3, and you can find us on Twitter at TrendingSA on 3 and Facebook and Instagram TrendingSA. So, what trended in your world, Siskuli?
Bamba. The stage is yours, but at other times one can be upstage, especially if your name is euphonic. Because it seems like that's what he did once again when he came for Lerato Kganyago. It all started with when Lerato Kganyago wished her colleague, friend Mo Flava a happy birthday. Let's check out this tweet. Lerato, happy birthday, Mo Flava. I just want to say I love and miss you, but the way your big head is set up, I won't. Have a great day, my friend. Obviously, they were joking, but not wanting to be left behind, Euphonic saw the opportunity and went in ham with this response. Hashtag things you could have SMS'd, but the way you hunger for the like. Basically, he's saying that you like the like strong. Things you could have SMS'd, but the way you hunger for likes is set up. Lerato was not phased and was not willing to go down the Titanic when she came back with this response. Of course, it's had to be about you now. So now we don't wish people well on Twitter. Your fake self would think that. And then there's a Caucasian, who's a Caucasian, whatever color that thumb was, and then there was something else I couldn't read. It was the battle of realness versus the fakeness, as such words were thrown around so much.
That's funny.
Uthi uskala ngobesa wangena wathi Euphonic please end her career. Euphonic please end her career. Twitter.com Lerato Kganyago. Why do you want people's career ended? I mean, really. And then this is the fan that was caught in the crossfire who suggested that Euphonic must end Lerato's career by saying this. Completely unnecessary, Skara. Of course, they were never ready for the feedback when Larry Lerato came back with this massive bob. Before he ends my career, can I take you? Look, Jojo. Lerato. Before he takes my career, can I take you to the dermatologist to clear that skin for free?
Ooh.
Was that to the fan?
That was to the fan. The question is that if any being happy, because at the end of the day, you don't know what the relationship is. Guy, Euphonic, no ban.
Yeah, like a lot of the time, people are friends. You know, they hang out together, they party together, but on Twitter, we'll act like we're fighting.
Just for fun.
You come as a spectator, you see a car crash, you just think, we are going into this one. Maybe they're sitting next to each other, say, "Mngani Twitter love," and then then now look.
Yeah.
What did they say? Mind your own business.
Also, dermatologists are really expensive, so she must be really rich.
You know. Good for you, baby. Keep your money. What happened in Devon?
Anyway, guys. Oh, okay, so that was me during the Black Motion set. Somebody sent me a tweet saying, Nina, were you having a heart attack? I was like, no, just listening to house music. Anyway, so all roads were leading to Durban this past weekend. Some claimed it was business. Whilst others pretended to visit a sick relative, my cousin, and others are still missing in action. Guys, you know, there are people still, like, they went to Durban on Thursday. No one's seen them since. Anyway, others went to see a horse named Bianca. But it was all about the fashion at the Durban July, and the theme was the color of magic. Even Skolopot shocked people when she arrived all covered up. Guys, look what she did.
I didn't like that.
Wow.
She was covered.
No, she must be herself.
She looks beautiful.
That nature.
I like that whole vibe. I think it's very clever.
I liked her when she's happy with herself. This is someone who imposed themselves on her.
Anyway, but my favorite dress, oh my gosh, guys, when I saw her, she was a vision. I was just like, I actually couldn't breathe when I saw her. Nomuzi Mabena, my gal, look at her. Look at this.
Whoa!
Look at this. She was just a goddess.
Beautiful.
An absolute goddess.
Beautiful.
Isn't it cold there?
So, listen.
I don't be selfish and jealous.
Like, I have no words. She just looked magnificent.
Nah. I always have favorites, and I think one of the favorites, because they're dark-skinned like me, my favorite look has to be Baby Girl and her daughter. They look absolutely incredible.
wow.
Sure. No. Look at that.
Oh.
Melanin, beautiful. Look at that, Wena Momo. That's in a couple of years with your little
With the phablet, that's
with
coming.
the phablet.
Fabulous, that's coming.
Coming
I'm not making any announcements tonight. Just know that much is true. Okay, so my favorite, my best dressed, my just like glowing essence of fun at the, what was it, Devon July? I nearly said the Devon Met, but that's not correct. Nina Hasty totally did it for me.
Stunning, my queen.
And if you go onto social media, just so many pictures of you just exuding joy and dancing and gifts and just having so much fun. I love it.
Are you gonna start crying?
I'm gonna start crying.
Oh no, we loved it.
Baby, you look
Nice
beautiful.
one, babes.
Thank you, my friend.
Which one was better, that or the Psalmist?
This one.
Nah, you look stunning both times.
Her number. I just want to call her.
You
She
know
didn't
Nina's
want to give it to me directly. She refused.
Who looked hot for you in a moment?
Okay, it's fine.
What did you
All
want?
Focus,
since, you know, I can focus and it's all been about dresses and like weird things. A very simple suit that looked absolutely beautiful
So gaga.
came from someone called Pretty Ugly. Delicious. Take a look at this one. Wow.
Even
Even this picture doesn't tell how nice it is.
Clearly doesn't.
No, it's nice. It's very nice, Kuli.
I
It's
saw him
very,
in real
very
life,
nice.
and I must just
this is
say,
nice.
He
this
looks
man
beautiful.
Was tweed, but like
Tweed.
you know when you look at a picture and you can see that someone even smells nice.
How old is he then?
Yeah, who knows?
Who cares?
Tweety
He's a
something.
young child. He was wearing like those, you know, those pants that, you know, it's as if like the material went missing at the end. There where you can see your ankle. Very nice.
Apparently, that's a trick that guys use when you can see a man's ankles. Apparently, does things to women. I
Since
don't know, it's what I read
it turned
somewhere.
Musa on as well.
Yeah, Musa likes it.
Imagine.
Ankle tap. Anyway, so whilst others were trending for great reasons and slaying the carpet, Zodwa Wabantu. She broke the internet when her slit left the country in stitches. But there were no stitches there. It was just, you check. All right, so judge for yourself. We put a monkey there to cover
Her monkey.
her leg. Anyway, so she was quick to trend on the list, as many felt like it was too cold, so they started creating memes of her dressing her up. It was cold. It was banderizing, guys. Have a look. Oh, then they were
was
putting.
banderizing.
Oh, that is
they were
so
dressing
funny.
her. They dressed her. That's
We
interesting.
feel for her. We're Africans. They're considerate.
So, you know what? I just want to say one last thing on that thing. You know, like when Kendrick Lamar says, "I'm so sick and tired of this Photoshop. I just want to see some, you know, some real things, some booty with some real things on it." Because that's actually what our legs look like, by the way.
Right, that's what your legs look like. Because we don't deserve the internet, even DJ Capital made it to the trends list. This is after someone hinted that he was wearing his shoes the other way around, and this led to hashtag DJ Capital. Who I shame. This led to the DJ Capital. Guys, this led to the DJ Capital challenge with so many people posting themselves wearing their shoes incorrectly. Hey, DJ Capital.
Guys, that's my colleague, man.
Let's check out this picture again. Oh, no. Box Fan says has a DJ Capital challenge. Such an inspiration to our kids. Nah, Box Fan. When he grows up, he wants to be a kid. DJ Capital challenges from Box Fan. Oh, team.
When you're at the T-junction and you're not sure whether to take the left or right.
Nah.
Oh my gosh, we're so creative. I love you, South Africa.
That's what the beautiful people from South Africa have to say. Of course, because we know everybody up at TrendingSA, we got hold of DJ Capital and asked him to break it down and tell us what exactly went down and let us know what's going on with him.
Yes, friend, tell us.
DJ Capital Challenge. I mean, guys, let's be serious here. Why the would I wear my shoes the wrong way around? I'm pretty sure I know the difference between left and right. But yeah, man, I must say I've been seeing the tweets and it's hilarious as hell. I even thought of joining in, but I was like, I mean, I guess I kind of already started it. So all I can say is South Africa, you guys are clowns. I would not live in any other country, man. I love this place.
clownish.
Ah, that's a good sport.
Yeah, that's a good sport.
Other people would have cried and, like, you know, sold their cars to prove a point. But anyway, very quickly, having a look at an album, spoke about music. 444 is the album coming through from Jay-Z, came out on Friday, and that was his 13th studio album. Now, a lot of people were thinking about it, wondering, hey, hearing this and that in terms of reviews and what was being said since his 2013 Magna Carta release. Well, the story this time was all about the public apology to Beyonce because of his alleged infidelity. And there's a track on the album, I think it's called 444. I'm not too sure about it, but I think it's 444. And basically there's a line that says, I apologize, often womanized. Took my child to be born to see through a woman's eyes. And this one had people going, oh my gosh. And this is how you reacted. Tweet here coming through saying, no such thing as an ugly billionaire. I'm cute. Jay-Z on Family Feud. Checking out another one here coming through from Joe Biden saying that I apologize for all the stillborns because I wasn't present. Your body wouldn't accept it. Oh, oui, Batung, Joe Biden. What's that line?
That's a line. That's
another one here coming through
said.
from Khan Nation probably is Young Thug and Migos fans listening to Jay-Z's album with shock, wondering how someone can rap in complete, comprehensible sentences. This one was quite funny. I laughed at this one. And then, of course, this one. And this is why Rock Nation never called back. Of course, taking a look at the time when Nasty C said that he was in discussions with Rock Nation. You had the money to the ear, man. And there's a line in there that says that that's a disconnect. We don't call that money over here. And that's basically the tweets that came out from you guys with regards to the album 444 or quarter to 5, depending on how you want to call it. And that is Jay-Z.
Why are you this person?
No, we would call it 2-5.
2-5, yeah. What time? I have 2-5, boy. 2-5.
That's so funny. Okay, I've got something on my social media, and it comes from Alluring Ivy, and says, if I were a boy, jealous, all I could do was cry. Me, myself, and I, ring the alarm, irreplaceable, resentment. Y'all ignored her cries for help. And now Jay has just put us on. Interesting times. All right, you let us know what you think with the hashtag #on3. We will be right back.
Do I get to dance with my shoulders now?
I won't lie. If you kiss me, I will kiss you back. I'll be the best you ever had. And I know this is my day. This is my day.
Way too busy winning, I'ma lose myself. Every day they gon' hate on us. Mama said she gon' pray for us. 'Cause I can't do it on my own. You that got leave, but you somebody I know.
Welcome back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3. Remember, you can also catch this episode and many more on our website, TrendingSA.tv. We're also alive and interactive on social media. So tweet us, like us on Facebook, Instagram, you know the works, with the hashtag #on3. So let's get into what has been trending vandaag, today. Is this good?
Let's move on now to something that has been trending since Friday, and it's still on my timeline. That is hashtag ANC Policy 2017 and hashtag ANC Policy Conference. The ANC's 5th Policy Conference is currently underway at the exotic and glamorous Nasrec Expo Center in Johannesburg. The conference started on Friday and continues until Wednesday. The conference is a gathering of about 3,500 delegates from branches across the country to discuss the party's policies going into the elective conference in December, where changes and new policies will be ratified. Here is what is known and what has transpired so far.
So the ANC Women's League sometimes has members who are not necessarily female. This is what we have learned. Have a look. The tweet says, ANC Women's League sent men to be their delegates at the ANC PC.
Shocking.
Wow.
Because we're invisible.
So ANC Women's League President Mama Bathabile Dlamini came under fire for justifying the inclusion of 6 men in the league's delegation at the policy conference. Now look, she allegedly insinuated that women can be too emotional during debates. One of the people to react to this was Sis Ridi Direko.
Wow.
Oh, Thabi, I beg your pardon. Yes, Minister, leader of ANCWL, said it's because women are too emotional. The crudeness, lack of depth, and grasp of basics of gender theory falls asleep. Brazek Sanda says, MeNG made it clear when she was president, ANC Women's League is not a feminist organization. It has proven that in practice many times since then. And this one comes from, I think it's Pearl Pillay, pretty much sums up the ANC Women's League, answering to the tweet, sometimes we women lose debates because we become emotional.
Wow.
You can read the rest of it. And that is a quote by Bathabile Dlamini, entirely anti-women, unless one of us gets brutally murdered, then we're used for political points.
Yeah.
Right. Continuing about the conference, we also know that President Jacob Zuma gave a moving opening speech. The president said he believes that the ANC will rise above the challenges they are facing in the policy conference. He also complimented ANC branches for debating matters at a high level. Let's check out the tweet. Stop smiling at me when Anina.
Sorry.
Okay, what Zuma seems to miss in his speech, all the things he's speaking about, that ship has sailed to Dubai already, ain't coming back. This is what they're saying. Nicolette Erasmus says Zuma can't even read the speech written for him. Shamelessly reads stuff he doesn't abide by. Sanctity, no sectarian agendas, no state capture. And then public protester Pasco E says the country is a mess, economy in tatters. Yes, hashtag Zuma is busy dancing and singing at the hashtag ANC NPC after a useless hashtag ANC Policy 17 speech. Really now that is, of course, public protester, not Kuli.
Okay, so I understand what the last person was saying, but now we know that, it's not tense all the time. I love the singing. Actually, when I was watching the conference, I got reminded that Ubaba can actually leave politics for music, guys. Bugelani. I usually like it when he does Hindi.
You know what I like?
My favorite
I don't see any problem with singing and being joyous at a conference, because conferences are very boring.
Yeah.
Sitting there listening to someone rattle words about policy change and economic transform, it gets a little boring. So we need to liven it up a little bit. Dance a little. Do something nice.
The Africans, we dance.
Well, it's going to be an interesting road seeing how everything unfolds on the way to the next elections, on the way to December, the next time they get together.
May I just say something? It was just very interesting seeing all those men being so emotional. Anyway, hashtag Batabile Dlamini made an appearance on my timeline today after the news came that the Social Development Minister has been appointed acting Minister of Police until July 7th. Okay, this is because the Minister of Police, Minister Fikile Mbalula, has been invited to attend, guys, the International Criminal Police Organization, the thing we always see in the movies, Interpol. It actually exists.
It's like a fashion police for cops.
It's a fashion police for cops.
Fashion week for cops.
Fashion week for cops, actual cops. Anyway, there's a congress in Singapore. This is how some people reacted to the news. They were shooketh. Maldaka says, so if Batabile Dlamini is acting as police minister, does that mean that police ministry is more important than social development? Wee woo. Floni says, so when criminals hear Batabile Dlamini is acting police minister, Mzansi is alive with possibilities. I didn't see anyone in an Uzi shirt. Anyway, so the question is, who would be doing her job while she is stepping in for Mbawiwi? And then what happened to Mbawiwi's deputy? Can I go to your radio show tomorrow? Just asking, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you have backups?
It's a little odd.
I'll go stand in on your end.
Oh, okay.
On yours.
The deputy.
That's my odd thing. You know when you have like a cabinet with ministers and deputy ministers and deputy ministers.
Acting.
And all these people that we pay to stand in the role of someone when someone gets a flu or can't go to a meeting or anything like that, it would make sense that, you know, I now give you the responsibilities and hand over a baton to them to run the department for like 2 days when you're away. That makes more sense to me than anything else. But I'm not in those discussions to have such talks.
Listen, maybe she was just granted the position.
Guys, she's a lady, she's a woman. We are not emotional. Let her be police minister.
Yeah, look, it's July and many things are happening, so why not get on with it? And
That's
of course,
clearly
since
women.
it is July, the great month was named after the great Julius Caesar, and it started off with a bang, because tax season is finally upon us. Now, you'd think that people, you know, would be joyous for paying what is owed to the state, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong. It doesn't work like that. A lot of people were not happy today with every second tweet under the hashtag tax season 2017, having something, you know, not so great to say. Check out these tweets. This one here coming through from 106 saying that kube bathi sithola holo ngama envelope a brown. Ne, one of those things. Another one here coming through from Erabaloy saying that the more money you get, the more tax you pay. That 30K gross ends up being 25K, and then someone builds a village with it. Ooh, subtweet. Ooh.
Oh, there's daddy.
Another one from one saying that they deduct tax monthly, but come AMA returns, you owe them. How? Is so correct. That tweet, so correct. Another one here from Ref NKW saying that tax season 2017, another opportunity to rip off a hardworking South African to fund corruption. Touchy. The last one coming through from Dineo M saying that South Africans must seriously start considering a tax boycott. How? Anyway, we'll get to that. Serving a corrupt government is an insult to our hard work. How are you going to stop SARS from
Guys, they will just take
You're
a
not going to buy
garnishing
anything.
order and take the money out of your account. It happens to everyone.
Yeah. It's very simple. Just like, you know, get yourself a tax consultant.
Like your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something like that. Anyway, with those people being unhappy with the current state of the country and where their taxes are going, some people are overjoyed because, bona, they will be getting some money back from the South African Reserve Services. I hope I'm one of those people. And let's check out these tweets. This one here coming through from Yende Stimbiso saying that looking at tax season ads like, you know, a young but mamba tabs there. And this one here coming through from D. Rolas saying that done with e-filing, getting my moolah in the next 7 days.
Nice one, Shinigami.
Can I tell you the truth? I will not file right now because I don't want the money right now.
You know that they still owe me from last year. The taxman still owes me money.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Rich, man.
Fortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rich.
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 Drinks on you.
Anyway, I mean, it's tea, right?
Every year SARS has to reach a certain amount, and I'm sure we know this. And this is what they call the fiscal year, year-on-year kind of things. And to run efficiently, and that is the country, so that it can run this year, it's set that we need to reach a target of 1.265 trillion, not
Sure.
trillion rand for the 2017-2018 financial year. And this is what Mr. Tom Moyane, the SARS commissioner, had to say about this. And he was pretty confident that as a country, we can reach this. Check out this video.
The number that has been set in February of collecting 1.265 trillion is a number that has been set, so South Africans must be able to do what is right. And we say it is cool to pay your taxes.
Reacting to concerns that the recessionary climate may not produce the returns needed to hit the target, the finance minister said an action plan to boost confidence will be announced soon.
What a happy people.
Yeah, look, do you enjoy paying tax?
We have to.
Do you enjoy it?
Whether you enjoy it or not, it's like death. Let's talk about the consequences of not paying Ilanduza tax. I mean, we heard about, read about, an alleged story about Usomezi in a tabloid. He allegedly owes SARS 2.5 million rand. Apparently, SARS obtained a court judgment against the Metro FM presenter in the South Gauteng High Court in November 2015. Court documents shown that SARS obtained judgment against the Talented Idols SA presenter for failing to pay the staggering amount of 2.2 million. The amount has allegedly increased to almost 2.5 million after it accrued interest between 2016 and 2017. But of course, no proof of those allegations yet. There'll probably be an apology next week on page 24.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You write whatever you want, and then you apologize next week. You write full page.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
And then next week, he didn't do it. Reputational damage. It's fine. Don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we going to do? But anyway, there are some people who, don't think that paying their taxes is cool. And of course, our commissioner at SARS, Mr. Tom Moyane, said that he wants to make it clear that you must pay your taxes or you will face the consequences. Check this one out.
We want to be seen to be doing what will raise questions about the integrity of the impartiality of our systems. Without an efficient and effective revenue collection system, the future of our country is at stake. We take harsh actions against those who do not comply. Tax, like death and democracy, is the greater leveler. We all pay our fair tax.
It's inevitable, just like death.
Listen,
taxes.
that man can read anything to me. He just is reading so nicely.
I think they chose him just to read your taxes and you're like, yes, I will pay my taxes.
Anytime, sure thing. All right, so just pay your taxes, all right?
Yeah.
Sort it out.
It's the right thing to do.
We're going to take a break, and we're going to be back straight after this with Dr. Sibu. You don't want to miss this one. TrendingSA on 3 on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TrendingSA.
Why am I clapping? I'm not quite sure, actually.
It's the
This is my day. This is my day.
Hey, the song.
When we
That
doing our
sings to
moves
my
again.
body. Yeah, it's like last week when you were
Our
here.
moves, our
Now
moves.
we are
Listen, if you want to know the throwbacks that we're talking about, then you've got to go onto our website, TrendingSA, on 3, or onto our YouTube page. Welcome back. This is TrendingSA. It's on 3. Listen, we have no time to waste, so please stop wasting. You're wasting time. Sorry. Why waste? All right, it's time to bring in our guest. Let's tell you a little bit about this guy. Right. So, Mail and Guardian has just announced him as one of the top 200 influential young South Africans. He is a medical doctor, a health advocate who is passionate about public health in South Africa. He is also the Gauteng regional representative of Junior Doctors Association and is an ambassador for Brothers for Life. He is also a social media and fashion influencer, not influenza. I think that's what you said. This is Dr. Sivu, the How are you doing? Welcome to our show.
I'm good, thank you.
It's good to finally meet you in person.
Yes, we spoke over the phone the one
Yes, we
time.
did, on the radio.
Yeah.
So let's start the conversation like this. Cast your eyes to our screens. Picture number 1.
Hey.
Congratulations.
That's me, thank you.
Mail and Guardian has named you one of their 200 top young influential South Africans. I mean, congratulations on that. That's really hard. What does that mean to you?
For me, it's more than just me personally, but it's for, I suppose, the greater following that I have, and for the people just to give just hope to young people, and the fact that you can make a difference.
Yeah.
So it's more, the list is more about recognition of the work that we're doing as young people, and to show the country that the country is in great hands, you know.
It's amazing looking back at some of the things you've said in other interviews about, you know, you always knew you wanted to be a doctor, but you didn't quite think it was going to come together, didn't think that, you know, it was going to happen. And then grade 12 happened, and then you jumped straight into it. Talk to me about that. What made you believe
I know you guys went all the way back.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so
Influenza.
What made you finally believe that you could attain your dream?
So really it was. So the story goes that I never thought I was intelligent enough, because you know you get that whole idea that to be a doctor you need to be extremely clever.
Look at Musa.
There's Musa like this.
I'm watching you.
But on a more serious note, so you needed to be quite intelligent, and I have some brains, but it's more about the compassion and the kind of person that you are. So you need to be caring. You need to be a
Bedside
person.
manner.
You need to be a person who cares about people. They don't want robots to work as medical professionals, but they want people that are actual human beings. And so I applied. I got into med school. I think I hated the first 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, until I found what.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, that's a dope picture. Me at work. Until I found the kind of field that I want to work in, which was the idea of working in public health, you know. So you're helping a population instead of just helping one person at a time.
Talking public health, you're in med school. By the way, when you say med school, stayed at the same rate.
I was about to ask.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're at med school.
Were you friends though?
Yeah, he was like my leader at some point. He was house
Leader of what?
leadership. He was leadership back at Res. But anyway,
I raised him.
I don't know about
This
that.
is your son.
Don't know about that. So there you are. You're at med school. You're trying to figure out what you want to do. A lot of people are doing surgery. A lot of people want to become, whatever it is. And you focus on public health. Why was public health important for you?
No, so I always believe you have to find what it is that you love as a person. Because everyone wants to lead in the same direction, you know. And it's always more difficult to be the lone ranger. But if you follow what you love, you'll eventually do what you want to do with your life. So I saw the concept of public health. I mean, we're dealing with hordes of populations. We can make policy changes. We can make changes in terms of what the direction that health needs to take in the country, and that's what I wanted to do. When I saw it, I was like, this is what I want to do. And sometimes you know what you want to do. You just that's the aha moment.
Okay, so you sit on the the board of the Junior Doctors Association. That's
Wow.
quite impressive, okay? But that in itself is a part of the bigger South African Medical Association.
Yeah.
Now, what do these associations stand for, and what is their message? Because I remember earlier this year there were the strikes of doctors in KZN.
Yeah.
Were you guys involved? Is it something that you guys stand for? What's the story there?
Yeah, so the South African Medical Association as a whole is a Section 23 company, which is a non-profit organization that's there to represent the interest of doctors. Right. And as the Junior Doctors Association of South Africa, we're a special interest group there. So we're representing Abo Musa and the young doctors that are still up and coming.
The up and coming rappers of the medicine.
Yeah. So representing the young doctors and their interest, because there's a lot of abuse that takes place, especially within public sector hospitals.
Right.
And people don't, I suppose, they don't really care about the interest of the junior doctors. They make them work 36 hours at a time. And so we're there to represent their interest and to make sure that they are looked after. And so that's what we're really trying to do as an association.
That's excellent.
You're also a member, you're an ambassador of Brothers, what is it, Brothers for Life?
Yeah, Brothers for Life.
Is that like a superheroes team, or is it a fight club? What is it, and what made you want to be part of it? Is it an R&B group? What is it?
No. So Brothers for Life is a health impact group, or rather campaign, that promotes positive health norms around HIV and AIDS when it comes to men, and them dealing with HIV and AIDS. Because part of the research that was found by the Human Research Council was that men don't get tested for HIV. Like, men test late, they don't educate themselves enough. So the whole point of Brothers for Life was to impact messaging around men so they can have a positive influence on them, and also gender-based violence. So I was approached by the company that runs the campaign, and part of what I had to do was be an ambassador for it. And also we had to embark on a social media campaign, something they'd never done before. So you've always seen, those TV ads of Zazi and Brothers for Life. So they've always had TV ads, they've had billboards and all those other things. And so last year we decided to embark upon social media and, go head on, because that's what people are using right now.
That's where they're at.
Yeah, so to kind of destigmatize HIV on social media, because we genuinely want to talk about, I suppose, how this person looked the other day, but no one wants to talk about serious stuff like HIV, which is a serious thing in the country.
What are your friends? What are friends who talk about?
Good stories.
Good stories.
Yeah, good stories.
Yes.
I was with them the other day. We gave a talk at WITS.
Oh, nice.
And just delivering in terms of just HIV around university students, which is something that we're looking into going to.
So very important. Brilliant. The work that you're doing is so important, and I know going forward it's just going to get bigger and more expansive. Thursday, you graduate your MBA. Congratulations in advance. Tell us about what your
best business school, by the way.
Really? Tell us about what your research was based on.
All right, so my research was based around the whole idea of what we're doing with Brothers for Life.
Okay.
And it's the first of its kind in the country and in Africa, I suppose. And it was about how we can use social media as a health behavioral change tool. For example, if I'm sitting at home and I'm tweeting and I'm like, HIV this, HIV that, the whole idea is that we want to influence people and have them change their mindsets about HIV. So that's what the research was looking about. And also just finding out, does what we do work? For example, if the World Health Organization wants to go on a TB campaign on social media, not necessarily TV or even pamphlets, but if they want to do it on social media, will it have an impact? And my research proved that if you do that, it will have an impact on the person on the other end of the line.
Amazing.
All right, public
Congrats.
health and all those nice things. I hear you're going overseas, my friend. Yeah, in New York. Tell us about that. What's happening there?
So I got accepted to study Masters in Public Health at New York University.
Of course you did. Yes.
Obviously. So what's the bigger plan for that?
So the whole idea is I want to go into, I suppose, as we always speak about this, public health as a whole, but specifically in healthcare management. Because we have a lot of organizations, I suppose our whole country's health system has not been the greatest, post-apartheid. We had 75% of the country neglected, and since then, the country has been trying to build the healthcare system, and so I want to go into the whole idea of public health and what we can do as young people and manage healthcare systems, manage policies, manage hospitals, and all
This
those
is
other,
why you are on that
all
list.
those other great things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Million Guardian. This is why.
Okay, so you're also into fashion. So GQ named you best dressed. I mean, man in the country. I mean, hey, where do you get the time? And what is your interest in fashion? I mean, is this like a form of expression, or you're just sick of scrubs? You're like, I don't like this blue outfit. I want to wear something else.
Geez. So the whole fashion thing. So what I've always done is that if I find something I like, I go into it hard. And eventually, part of it is that you eventually start making money from it at some point in time. I'm sure this guy, I mean, he's a doctor, but he's on TV. So we always used to go to fashion shows, me and a friend of mine. And so when I was an intern, when I lived in Cape Town, we started a blog called Our Prescription. So
Love the name, love the name.
Yeah, so it's myself and my best friend, Yanga. And, oh, that's him. Yeah, there you go.
Very cool.
Yeah, so that's Yanga Madlala. So we started this blog called Our Prescription, so styles that the doctors prescribe.
Lovely, lovely.
And it was just because, we love clothes, we love fashion, so it was like, why not do something about it? You can't just sit at home and be like, yeah.
Is it because he's badly dressed? Is that the reason why you haven't roped him in, Umusa?
It can be.
Yeah, no, we dealt.
I want to know who inspires you. You've achieved so much.
Wow.
You've worked so hard. You seem to have such focus. Who or what motivates your vision?
Jeez, I was raised by completely females. My mother, my grandmother, my aunt. And it's their resilience. We always talk about how we don't understand how they manage to raise whole families with teacher salary money, nursing salary money. I mean, they're really like stalwarts of the country. And those are everyday people that should be celebrated. I hear people talking about people that work really hard, especially in entertainment, that this person works really hard, this person works really hard. But, I mean, a nurse works extra hard. They're working from 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. They've got to go home, raise kids, cook, and do all these things. So it's that focus that they don't celebrate in terms of everyday people.
Absolutely.
I love that. And on that note, thank you for gracing us with your presence, sharing a bit of your story, and hopefully inspiring some people who are watching. Dr. Sivu, everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Suddenly being a doctor is not boring anymore.
No,
Let's be
never
doctors.
has been.
When we're older, let's be doctors.
Okay, when I grow up. We're older. We're going to be tall. We'll be right back after this. TrendingSA on 3.
This is my day.
I love this track.
Very conducive to the shoulder dance. Yeah, I'm going to drive home like that. Who's going? Hey. Guys, it's time to bid you goodbye.
What? No, wait. I refuse.
I'm angry.
All right, so listen, earlier...
I'm emotional, I'm a woman.
You're just about to get more emotional.
Oh, yeah, you're all about to get emotional.
All right, so earlier we mentioned a brand new schedule, right? So this is the deal. Trending SA, we're moving to only 2 nights a week of literature.
This is me playing the little guitars. I'm playing the guitars with my the violins with my tiny little violins. Check Musa. Check Musa.
This is our sad story in 5 words. Let's see that sad story tweet again. Airing for 2 days.
Who can you blame?
Is
Who
4 words. Here's the deal. I mean, we're really sad, and you know, I'm crying on the inside. All right, so from now on, we will be on Mondays and Tuesdays on air. Are we still at the same time?
Wait, no, but can I finish crying?
Okay, go.
Watch the meme.
You look like one of those Eastern Europeans weeping at a funeral.
That's exactly what I was going for. I was like, I was Zakesum Da inspired.
So, yeah, Mondays and Tuesdays. We've now made the announcement. Now you know. You can lambaste us on social media if you want to.
Complain to the powers that be.
Complain to the powers that be.
Don't
You know what
include me,
the
please.
hashtags are? They are in charge. We are not in charge.
Why?
He's really crying. That's really good. How does he do that?
With water. He's doing water.
Let me hug you. Let me hug you.
Lindani, come, Lindani. It's okay, Lindani. It's okay, Lindani. Lindani, you're a breadwinner. You're a father. Get a grip. Sis.
Wow. So we're going to absolutely miss Wednesdays, and we're going to absolutely miss Thursdays.
Savage
but we will
Wednesdays.
not be here. But we'll make it a Savage Tuesday. We'll make it a Savage Monday.
Yes.
And if you pray hard enough,
Wait,
hard enough, we might be back.
Before we go, guys, quickly, man crush Monday. Can we please just crush on Wait for Nick before we leave?